Cardinal women's soccer team returned home late Tuesday night after a trip to San Angelo. They're in the pit this afternoon. Glad to have you along. I'm Tim Howard, and we are bringing you the inaugural Lady Cardinals soccer game. First one on the Cardinal Sports Network. Glad to have you with us. Coach Kim Morales, as well as TVCC's David May, going to be bringing you all the action, of course, with the Cardinal Sports Network team. And we're already into the midst of this one here. Glad to have you along. What have we gathered so far here in the opening moments of this one? We'll start with you, Kim.
Yeah, what I've seen is TVC is not going to back down as soon as possession is taken away. They're trying to get that possession back. Right now, we've had full possession on our side of the field, and we've had about 2 plays in the box. So,
David, add to that. What is your takeaway thus far here in the early moments of this with Southmost College coming in here?
I think their back line is playing pretty tough, the Scorpions, and they've had a couple of shots on our end, but they haven't attacked as much as we have.
Yeah, it's all been, for the most part, on the Trinity Valley offensive side, and that's a credit to the attacking style. We talked about this a little bit in our pregame meeting. Who wants to take this one? Well, let's see what happens here as there's an attack on goal.
Nice touch.
good shot on target.
Yes! Yeah, goal!
We have a first goal here, and that was beautiful. Walk us through that. Take us through. I think we'll have an opportunity to look at a replay momentarily here, but kind of juked the defender out of the way, and then it was all she wrote. Lady Cardinals striking first.
I mean, they got possession. They gave a good through ball to their player and a good shot on goal.
Nice all the way across the goal at the far post, and couldn't have gotten it any tighter in that goal there.
Hey, I always say just because you make it look easy doesn't mean it is.
That's right.
Looked like a tough play, and they made the most of it. But back to that attacking style, we never really got to develop it on air. Talk about Coach Jimmy Elder and what his plan of attack is, David.
Well, he's a high intensity. I think he's going to use a good amount of subs to replace the legs that get tired. But he expects the team to be pressuring.
Another opportunity
pressing to get the ball back as soon as possible.
So with that opportunity there, it kind of speaks to your point. Another attacking style here, and they're going to get an opportunity.
Here's another one.
Very physical play here in the early going.
When you've got 2 forwards, they have to be pretty good to get through that 4. They're testing the keeper with high balls, lobs.
Shots on target.
So we are already 10 minutes into this first home game of the year. Trinity Valley has started with a couple of scrimmages, the most recent in San Angelo. They came away from Angelo State University with a 3-3 tie, but now it's playing for keeps now, and the records, these are on the record forever, as they say. So we'll get looking forward to this. Let's talk about the conditioning that it takes. I mean, we're looking at some pretty decent weather for Texas this time of year, but my goodness, it's 90 minutes up and down the field. What are we? How many calories are being burned out there? I'm burning a few sitting here talking about it. What does it take?
I mean, it's a lot of hard work and dedication. I mean, it's constantly conditioning and giving it your all. I mean, I know I have my girls right now. We're getting ready for the season in November, and we're constantly just conditioning as much as we can to prepare, because it is a lot of running up and down the field. And
David, you were
a couple of players I interviewed this morning said we asked them what they've been improving on since they've been here, and with 3 practices a day, they've been getting pretty good at their fitness.
Oh, I bet. I wanted to ask you. You had talked a little bit ago about the fact that Trinity Valley has the luxury as a D1 school of having more scholarship players. Can you talk to that point?
It's been a good recruiting tool for the coach to get some scholarships in here. The tuition isn't so bad to come here. We have the good dorms and support, and that's what a couple of the players said, that it's just the whole school is behind the team. Churches and the Friends of Cardinals and the other coaches that
Yeah.
really help, and
There's a
been
good turnout here on a
it's been commented several times.
Friday afternoon. Good turnout of folks coming out all the way around the top and looking down into the, what do we call that, the Friends of the Cardinals seating area. And actually, Eddie Kite, the athletic director, talked to us earlier. He's like, first come, first serve, man. So we invite you to get out to the pit here in Athens and come and enjoy it firsthand. If you're in the area, it's definitely worth the drive.
I promise you, a lot of the people down there have been to hundreds of soccer games.
Yeah,
Right in there.
they definitely
Here
know
we
their
go,
way
fast
around.
break. Ooh, got blocked.
But here's another opportunity, and they're going to
Alright.
drive right side.
She's going to look in the middle for somebody.
She's looking for someone. Trying to get possession back.
It's a good fight with the defender.
Some good tenacious defense there by the Scorpions for sure. So glad to have you along here. It's the Cardinal Sports Network, game 1 of the season 24-25 Cardinals soccer. Lady Cardinals. We're looking forward to having several games throughout the year, and we were looking at Region 14, well represented not only across the region but in the national polls. This week's poll has, to my recollection, I believe Tyler Junior College is ranked fourth.
Was it fourth?
Fourth nationally.
And Navarro 7?
And Navarro was in the top 10. So,
Right.
yeah, those two schools are definitely going to be one to keep an eye on. They will play
Free
back
kick
to back.
opportunity.
There's a kick inside the box, but nothing
Goes
to.
too far.
With the athletic director, Mr. Kite, he was expecting us to be number 4 by the
Yeah.
end of the season.
He's and rightfully so, Coach. You know all about expectations and trying to build a culture and talk about what Coach Elder's able to bring to the table. He's well respected around not only the area but across the nation.
Yeah, I mean, as a new coach, just being able to immediately make an impact and change the culture is a big thing, and you know we're able to see that right now. I mean, when they were warming up, you could immediately see the culture and how the coaches are well respected and how the players get along. So I mean, that's a big, huge impact for performance on the field.
You're right, that respect for the coach is a big deal, and I bet that's what brought a lot of these players here.
I know we were talking beforehand about a couple of players. They said straight up, it was when I saw that Coach Elder was coming. I said that's where I'm signing, and that made a big impact. See if they can add to this 1-0 lead here at the 30-minute mark here in the
The
first.
Scorpions hadn't made it down to the TVCCN.
To the, yep, not in
There's a
our
big
box.
cross.
Shot on goal, a little wide left. That doesn't just happen though, does it? I mean, it's tenacious. It's directed. There's a reason that ball is remaining on the other half. How difficult is it? Let's put ourselves in Coach Real's shoes for a minute on the other side. They're not getting any opportunities on the Cardinals on the other end of the goal. What has he got to be doing over there?
I haven't really seen what he's running up front, but if he's having trouble getting through our defense, he may have to add another attacker just to give some more people up front.
Yeah, but what I do see is number 22, Nancy. She's one of our center defenders, and she's up in our area. So, I mean, I could see that they're running kind of more of like a 2 in the back and shifting. So
Okay.
Very, very aggressive.
Yeah.
Awesome. They almost got it there for a second over the mid-stripe, but Trinity Valley quickly on top of that.
I gotta work it around.
Playing it back.
You see it.
I hear a lot of communication down there. The mics are picking up.
Oh,
that was
a good
one
ball.
thing. You keep on going. Here we go.
Ooh,
Got an opportunity.
shot on
Yeah.
goal.
Nicely done, and we'll get a number for you here as they zoom in. I'm still trying. Those jerseys are great. It's just kind of hard on my old eyes.
Yeah.
We got to teach turn to
Brissa
the camera.
Dominguez.
Brissa out of Katy, Texas. Congrats to her, number 6, the freshman, making a statement here in the early going. Cards out to a quick start.
And just like we said, I mean, it came out from out back.
Right.
So, I mean, the defense is working hard, too, with the attacking opportunities.
kind of
Find
the good defense leads to offense, right? I mean, you can get some breakaways. We just saw an example of it there.
Well, if you can get the attacking half of the team up high and then get it back through them as quickly as you can pretty much cut that defense apart.
Race towards the ball.
She's pressing to try to get that back.
Even on the balls that, to your point earlier, David, when he talked about, hey, I want aggressive players, I want people that are out there to make things happen. You see it even on a ball that probably 90% of the time you're not going to get, but the effort is there as soon as the other player, the opposition, gets it. I'm on them defensively,
right.
and that leads to good things.
Well, that's I think that's part of the respect of the coach. You know what he wants, and you're not going to do something to disappoint him.
There's a breakaway.
Good long ball. Inside the area, we're inside the box.
Daniela Martinez.
Good cross.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Get it under control. Nice cut.
Shot on it. Well, good. See, here's
she got Daniela
foul
for pushing.
got a little aggressive inside there, so the whistle blows. But Trinity Valley off to a great start here. 2-0 in the first, not even 20 minutes gone by here, just approaching the 20-minute mark here in the first half.
Daniela's from West Mesquite. And they consider her a triple threat. She's one to watch.
A lot of talent represented out here, and that talent will be at some point able to turn into W's on the field on the overall long term, and we're seeing it early on. Coach Kim Morales told us earlier before we even got on the air, she's like, yeah, you sense there's an energy about this team. They are, even the way they're warming up and the focus and the perspective. So it's a good time to be a Cardinal. It's always a good day to be a Cardinal.
You can see it on the field too. We have two of our players talking and seeing how they can make an impact.
I've been trying to get this quote in from Coach.
Let's hear it.
He said he doesn't recruit any ding-dongs. So these are smart girls. They're smart players.
That's awesome, man. I would be Coach Ding Dong. I'm all about those sweets and treats, man. You send them my way. That's why on the scale, it is what it is. Let's get back to action here. The inbound with Alonso.
Playing it out back to our defense.
They seem very quick to the ball. Just very agile and good footwork.
Quick passes, quick possession.
That takes its toll, I mean, obviously, but to really build it, break it down for a novice like me, the more you have to run and defend over a 90-minute game, what does that do to you?
I mean, you get tired fast.
Yeah. Especially in the heat.
Yep, and you kind of lose your momentum if you're constantly chasing the ball, but if you're getting that possession and you're working together, I mean, you could see it right here, TVCC.
Whoa.
That's a good free kick.
A little heavy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
One of the things that you touched on about just having to defend, then you start having to climb the hill of defending. If now you're down and you're having to, we can't give up another goal, and then you start playing that mind game. That'll take its toll too, right, David?
Right. When you get tired, you're going to start just doing a big kick and clearing it out. You're not going to work so hard to work it out under control.
Play sloppy.
Yes, and the more you just boom it out, it's more chances that the other team can get it. But it saves your legs.
Good attack defensively there. Looked like they had a shot at it, but broke away by the Scorpions.
Let's see who's on the back side there. Is that number 10 in the back? Yeah, she was looking for a cross.
So here comes
I think that's one thing that a good soccer player, in my case, I don't know if that was good, but you get taught that one of the most important players on the field is the one without the ball, because you've got to kind of look ahead for that next play and give a play to the person with the ball.
You got to know what's expected and be there, be an opportunity.
Yeah, because you miss that opportunity, it can hurt you in a hurry. As you're up 2, one little missed opportunity instead of 3-0 could go the other way, 2-1. So Big opportunity here on the kick from the side.
First corner in the game.
Yeah, is it?
Yep.
Oh, that's a nice little hello.
Nice to meet you.
Throw in for the Cardinals.
Looks like they will be bringing in. Who is that?
Like I said, they're going to let you know they're on your back.
Yeah, I mean, I saw a lot of full white inside the box.
It's white out inside the box over there as they get inbound to the Cards. Well, now they'll re-inbound. Martinez. Actually,
That was questionable.
so it'll
Called
be
the
another
throw in for the Scorpions.
They're trying to sub. on the other
Right.
side.
about to have a chance for that to take place as the ball's retrieved. The players are going to swap out.
So
If
number
you're just tuning in, and we're glad to have you along here, it is the Cardinal Sports Network, the inaugural Trinity Valley soccer match here. I'm Tim Howard along with David May and Coach Kim Morales, and glad to have you with us. David, you had a thought on your mind.
Well, I was going to talk about Nancy Jacobo. She's the one, number 22, that's run in the middle, and she is fighting hard all the way through.
She's everywhere.
Yeah.
Speaking of my papers flying everywhere, a little breeze this afternoon here, but no one's complaining about that breeze, man. August,
No.
and we
We did
Not
have
even-
some clouds.
hey, it's about as good as weather as you can get for this time of year out on a soccer field. Cards trying to get it back on the other end where they have dominated the first portion of this half. And I think the Scorpions are listening in on the broadcast because they got it over the mid stripe a few times here in the last couple of minutes. But that changes here.
TBC got possession.
Give
We
and
have
go. Pretty good give and go.
Good give and go. Looking for a cross.
Oh.
Comes out wide.
She's going to save it. Oh.
Ooh, that's a
Oh, my goodness.
Off the bar.
That
Right off
they
the
had
bar.
that cross kick set up just a little bit out front before she could get there, but that ball.
That's what I'm talking about. The person without the ball has to be there to get it.
But I mean, you could see the immediate impact that TBCC had. They got possession and they looked for opportunities and good give and go and good shot on target.
Absolutely, it's going to be a fun team to watch. You can already gather that they've got a lot of talent. How difficult is it when, as we got a little break in the action here, let's just we'll step away. We'll come back on the other side. Chance to thank some of our sponsors here. Quick timeout with more after this on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Welcome to Trinity Valley Community College, home of the mighty Cardinals, offering hands-on education with an average teacher-to-student ratio of 1 to 20 at a third of the price of regional institutions. We teach, we strive, we succeed. TVCC. It makes sense. Apply today at tvcc.edu.
Our crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich can make you feel a lot of things. The spicy one can make you feel, what's the word? Tingly? Yeah, tingly. McDonald's spicy, crispy chicken sandwich. Order ahead on the app.
Your team leaves everything on the field. They play with heart and with their mind. But being smart starts long before the kickoff. With the latest technology, sports medicine advancements, expert physicians, we can keep your team healthy and protect joints and growing bones for this big moment and their future on any field. Physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital.
To the clear. He passes it straight one. Straight one. Oh, that was amazing. Oh my God. CC immediately just had his dominant control here.
And welcome back. It is the Cardinal Sports Network. Cardinals off to a good start here, up 2-0 with 20:04 to go here in the first half of play. And just watching some of the folks that are coming to mind here. Talk about some of these players. We haven't really had a chance in our pregame to highlight some of these players. What are you guys seeing?
I mean, I see Brisa Dominguez. She gave a good assist, and she has a goal. I mean, I know she's from Maybank, and she makes a huge impact on her team. She's quick with the ball, and she's smart with plays, and so it's been good seeing her on the field, and as well as Nancy, number 22. She's literally everywhere on the field.
And we got a shot of our goalie there. Can't quite make out that number. Maybe she'll turn for us here in a second. But so from the broadcasting side of things, for our young players at home, always show us that number so we can zoom in. But yeah, that's a great opportunity to highlight our goalie. Huh?
Right. Naomi is a character. She was a pleasure to interview this morning.
She got a lot of energy and personality.
Yeah,
huh?
she has some personality. She's great. I was trying to look at a couple of facts that we had on her. She
out of Frisco.
She's out of Frisco. She would like to go to Prairie View College after TVCC, and she said she was nervous. And then she said, "But nervous means you care."
Oh, I love it. I love it. So we're all rooting for her, and she hasn't had a whole lot of opportunities, to be honest. That's how dominant the soccer squad's been, keeping it on the other end of the field. But when her time to shine has come, she's definitely stepped up for sure.
Keepers have been called the general because they have the whole field in front of them, and you have to be loud to be a keeper.
So with a opportunity here looming, they kicked it back out.
Possession.
Yeah.
So shot on goal to the keeper.
Lady Cards have had several opportunities, getting lots of shots on goal. They've already converted 2 of them, but the pressure's just going to mount for the Texas Southmost College here as this game lingers, because if you're not getting a crack on the other end, it really starts to take its toll.
It's going to be a long drive home.
Oh my goodness, that has to be already coming this far.
It might get
wanting to
kind of
push.
tough. The sun's going to be in their faces in the second half. I think TVCC has made quite an investment in this field.
It really looks great. I
Looks
know
really
that
nice.
they have made it quite an investment. Continue to do that all across the campus, and let you talk about that in a minute. But this is definitely a program on the rise.
I would say so. Like I said, I've had the interviews with the coaches and players, and it's just impressive because he's expecting a lot from them. He's always prepared, gets them ready, and you don't want to disappoint him. Like I said, a lot of respect for the coach.
Well, you don't get a national title without having a degree of ability. Those things don't just happen. So looking forward to brighter days.
See, have you noticed that number 28 dogged that girl all the way across the field?
And that is tenacious up and down the field, and that's what it's going to take. No matter if you're playing football, basketball, volleyball, Region 14 is the best of the best. All these students, they come into this conference, they're wanting to go to the next level, and some of these guys and gals will definitely have that opportunity in all the sports here for sure.
You know, a lot of players, Kim, would have let her dropped off and let the other their teammate pick that girl up. But she stuck with her all the way across.
Yep. They're trying to get that possession.
See, that's how far she got that. Right in the sun.
I was going to say, I'm calling for sunglasses if I'm out there right now. Went for the sky kick, though, for sure. I love the vantage point of where you're sitting. I mean, you're down. A lot of these fans are right where the action is.
Sure.
I mean, and so that's cool in itself. We're kind of sitting up top, which is great perspective. I love the perspective here, but you might have a ball end up. We saw a gentleman end up with a possession himself. I thought he was going to go strike on goal himself there at one point, but
these are soccer parents. They're used to this angle.
Yeah.
Sitting down there.
So with a
This is a luxury.
I'm telling you,
You
that's
and I
what,
have.
that's the way to do it right there, man.
Good job.
Tight roping the line,
Through.
getting it out front.
Pressure. And a big clear that doesn't really help.
Yeah, she felt like she was in dire straits here because the attacker was coming, and she's like, I'm getting this thing out of here. So she kicked it probably 2 miles farther than she wanted to. Someone will retrieve that now.
You think he's thinking about maybe putting 3 up front the second half? Just to kind of increase that that pressure?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we have two attackers right now that with the speed and the possession, but I think getting more possession up on the field is a goal.
I was just thinking that our midfield is holding their own. More than their own. Here we go. Push.
Almost got there, just missed it by a foot.
That was a nice
Do see
play by
some
the defender.
Possession
Here we
with
go.
Southmost College right now.
He's waiting for that play through. Very good.
Oh.
Speed up the side.
Here we go. Got a shot on goal coming.
There she goes. Oh, yes.
Off the
Here we go.
crossbar.
It's not over.
Oh, header.
On the
header.
putback.
Just
What
Rolls
a play.
out.
That was great.
that was a good shot on goal, and then a good.
See if we got to look at that coming back here. As that was beautiful, man. Just a lot of opportunity
That was fun, man. That was
to see that thing in live action.
That's what you come to watch.
I mean, just like what we've been saying, TBC gets possession, they immediately make an impact on that opportunity that they get.
And that's going to pay huge dividends across the course of a season. I mean, because the more shots on goal, the higher the percentages are that you're going to eventually score.
Can we see who that is on the far side there with the cast? Can we see a number on that?
Let's see. You're the master
I
over
Number
there.
well,
man.
7.
Number 7?
Here's a look at the replay. Shot
Yeah,
going
number
up
7.
off the
Ellie
crossbar.
Pace.
Cool.
Was it number 7? That was
Ellie Pace,
Ellie?
Pace.
England,
Yep.
off the post.
You told me she was one to watch.
Yeah.
And she showed it there. Yeah, Ellie Pace out of England. A lot of international players represented here with the Trinity Valley squad, and a good mix. I mean, you've got some, kids from Maybank, Dallas,
East
Kemp,
Texas area.
East Texas, and then from across the pond and around the world. So, love that.
In England, the football is a whole different level than what we play here, I think. I've had the opportunity to play with some guys from England. There's a shot. Oh, another one off the post.
Boy,
That post is saving.
I was going to say that's the MVP right now for the
Southmost.
Scorpions. The post, but
the
a
people
foot either way makes this a 4-point game right
2
now.
inches, really.
Yeah. So, but back to your thought. I didn't mean to cut you off.
We're still attacking. Let's see what keep shutting
Oh,
me up.
someone's running in.
Nice big kick. But it just seems like the people in England, they play so much, and their work rate has always been a level above when I see somebody from England playing on a team.
It's definitely a great culture of soccer. I know that both of you, I hadn't even had a chance to talk to y'all yet, but I know y'all have to be excited about the World Cup coming to America here in a couple of years, and not too far down the road from us here in Dallas. So that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, 2026.
It's going to be here before we know it. So I'm counting on y'all to score the tickets and invite your friend who's learning. I'm learning, but I'm definitely.
I know there's a long process on trying to get the
tickets.
Yeah,
they are. It's the World Cup, and I think one of the things that I'm looking forward to seeing is the fact that you'll have people from all over the world coming and just.
Good job.
With possession from one of our defenders up.
Boy, she's going strong to the rack.
Oh. She's calling for a.
Oh,
just a little loud.
Man, that was some incredible footwork to even get a shot off. A couple of opportunities there come alive, and
That
great.
was some great individual hustle.
Yeah, I mean, she's all the way back from defense, hustling all the way up into the box.
Was that Jenny?
Yep, Jenny.
Jenny Nankum? I have to work on the pronunciation. I apologize, Jenny, already, but
Well, I was going to say,
a
players,
great effort.
Players from France have a different kind of good, and I was they have just a little more laid-back style of play, but that was full-on attack.
Getting possession, TVCC.
Got some good space.
A little deflection there. I thought for a moment we were about to see another attack there by the Cardinals, but got a piece of it to redirect it. So back to trying to get it on the other side. They will this attempt, but quickly out of bounds. So I know we've talked about it a little bit, but here we are approaching the 10-minute mark. How important are the last 10 minutes of this first half?
Yeah, they called her offside.
That's coming. What do you think? 10 minutes to go. From your perspective, what is the style, the strategy at this point? You trying to pour it on? You trying to?
Yeah, you want.
Yeah, I mean, you want to still build the connection. I mean, it's the early in the season, and you want to build, bring on the subs and bring on what you can connect and defense and then attacking. And I could see that the attackers are switching sides.
I saw that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, trying
to make that highlight reel to get to the next level too. I mean, that's part of it here at this level. You've got to put together the tape. We got a player down after a collision there at midfield. I think that another goal before the end of this first half really
would shut them
changes
down.
The perspective of the other team. You can put a little more. It looks like that's Ashante Roman that's shaking
their
up.
heads and the hearts.
Yeah, it definitely could. So we got a stoppage of play here. So during this intermission, why don't we step away? We'll come back with more after this. Cardinals leading 2-0 here in the first half on the Cardinal Sports Network.
A quality, affordable education is not out of reach. In fact,
it's closer and more convenient than you might think.
Trinity Valley Community College, with locations in Athens, Palestine, Terrell, and Kaufman, offers day and evening courses, online courses, and provides dual credit classes for high school students.
TVCC is also home to several national championship sports programs.
Sometimes managing your health and keeping track of all the details can feel a little overwhelming. But UT Health East Texas Virtual Care makes it easy to stay connected with your health care. You can message your doctor, see test results, pay your bills on time, and even request on-demand video visits to be seen right away from the comfort of your own home. All through your smartphone, tablet, or computer, from virtually anywhere. Less stress, more living.
Cowboy Headquarters is your one-stop shop destination in Athens. 80,000 square feet of awesome sitting on 25 acres with top brands for all your farm and ranch needs, including Prefer, Tartar, Steel, SMA, Bluebonnet, Equibrand, Trent Ward Saddlery, Professional's Choice. We have a Texas-size store with a Texas-size selection. Cowboy Headquarters just south of the Loop on Highway 19 in Athens. Cowboy Headquarters is a destination you don't want to miss. Shop online now at cowboyhq.com.
It is the Cardinal Sports Network here as Trinity Valley leads 2-0 over the Scorpions. Shanti is going to make her way off the field under her own power. Good to see that. Glad to see her able to be unencumbered as she makes her way off the field. Trinity Valley trying to finish out the last part of this first half in the attack mode as they've been off to a great start. Kind of give us a little recap of y'all's thoughts here in the first half.
Go ahead.
Well, what I see is a lot of they're not backing down. Trinity Valley, the possession, the quick 1 and 2 balls, the quick fight to get the possession back and attacking. I mean, this is the farthest I've seen Southmost College on our end. I mean, we haven't really seen much action with our keeper because I mean, our defense is as well stacked.
About to see an opportunity, looks like, though, on this free kick. So let's see. Cards are going to stack it up front here. Just saw Coach Elder on the camera a couple of moments ago, and now he's coaching them up, getting them ready to block this thing. I'm glad I'm up here about now. I don't want to be 15 yards down.
That's a long way out.
Yeah.
Let's see what they do. She's got to shield the camera or shield the sun in her eyes so she can actually see where she wants, as Naomi is back there putting big hands up trying to
She's probably going
target.
to chip it over and get somebody running onto it.
Take a look and see how they attack here as Texas Southmost College with the free kick.
Well, she went for it.
Oh.
And going to go out of bounds in the back there. So
that was something that Naomi said that they've been working on, is the keeper's vertical leap, trying to get them higher for shots like that.
She goes skyward there for sure. As you know, that is such a tough amount to cover, and the goalies have a lot of opportunity.
We have 22.
Getting a chance to see some quick feet over there. I'm telling you,
look where
Ellie.
Look where Jacobo is now. She's up front.
She's up front. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Is she in a
little switch?
She's supporting the front line.
You were talking earlier about moving without the ball, and I'm watching Ellie over there. She didn't have the ball, and she's, I mean, just zipping up and down the field. Several cards. It's definitely a culture that is taking shape here right before our eyes, as this team is going to be something to keep an eye on here over the next few months. I think they got a lot of talent that's going to be growing and coming together. They'll kick it back over midfield.
I'm not disappointed, but I hope Coach Elder isn't disappointed, because I think they've been doing great.
Yeah, I'm sure it's you know, he's wanting to build on what he sees and keep moving forward. They look sharp.
Ball.
Yeah, good opportunity here.
Looking offsides.
Is that something that just over time you're still, you know, you're new in the season? Are you learning each other's mechanisms and that kind of thing, or is that still? I mean, you just got to know, hey, I'm offsides, but you can get a feel for that as you play longer. You know.
I think they just have 3 players from last year, so everybody's new, trying to work things out.
See how they finish up this last just inside 7 minutes to go in the first half.
It'd be great to get that 3rd goal before the whistle.
I think that would be a big opportunity to go in at half up 3. It really changes things, and that'll go out of bounds.
It's so hard when you're loading up your attacking line with just a long kick. You know, it's a 50-50 ball.
Yeah.
So
that's what Southmost is, what they're doing right now.
That's all they've got, really.
It's just trying to outkick the defender.
No opportunities.
That's got to be debilitating too, if you're on the other sideline and you're thinking, okay, what are we going to do here? Because, like you said, that's a 50-50 ball at best.
There we go. Bad header.
Got numbers.
Look at the wings coming down.
Yep.
Ooh, come on. It's a good play by the defender.
Yeah, comes out aggressive and gets on top of that one. That's Cameron Mercado, who was quick to the action.
Nice ball in the air.
Yeah. Come on, Ellie.
Well, she can turn it on, man. She's got some wheels.
Nice ball.
Turning it. Looking for an option.
Just waiting for that. They may call it for that. That was a little close.
No stoppage in play, so I think they dodged a bullet there. Calling for it over here on the right side. See if they will come that way.
Got him pushing.
That'll be an opportunity here for Texas Southmost.
That
5-minute mark left here in the first half of play. It is the Pit in Athens, Texas. Good crowd out here. Nice weather for a day in August. Numbers coming. I'm going to try and attack.
TCC wins possession.
That is not.
Sometimes it looks tough when you've got 2 forwards and 4 defenders.
Yeah, for real, as they are just a formidable foe for sure out there. Nothing to show for it for Southmost.
Got to get some overlap from those outside mids.
Sometimes it's really hard though when the other team is just kicking
just
and
sitting
not,
back,
and not spread out. So
I thought that was coming our way at first. I was ready. I called fair catch. I know it's a different sport. With the you're in the final 4 minutes almost here. So what do you got up the arsenal there? Is there an attack that you got a special play that you can do to try to? I know so many things have to go right for it to happen, but what's your strategy on that? Like last 4 minutes, that's 2 minutes. Is there a certain thing that you'd like to see or like to try to accomplish?
Just get it up front as quick as you can. But if you keep it under control, keep your passes short, you don't give the ball to the other team, and you keep that 2-goal lead at halftime.
A little shaken up on that far sideline. Can't quite make out a number, but definitely getting some attention over there, getting help to her feet.
Is that a Scorpion down?
yeah, yes, I believe so. It is.
Yeah, she.
Number 17.
So
it's going to be fun to see what kind of legs come back out after halftime. How many subs Coach Elder's going to put in.
Yeah, Camilla walking it off. Just one of those, we talk about the toughness. She's like, nah, I'm good. Puts a thumb in the air. I got 2:50 to go. Let me keep battling, Coach.
This is a free kick opportunity for the Scorpions.
See if Naomi can make a play here. I love her energy. She's like, this is my chance, man. I'm ready. Didn't get a lot of opportunities.
But still, we don't see a lot of numbers in the box of Scorpions, so we're going to play it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a snowstorm.
And kicked out for a throw-in.
That was a nice save for not a corner.
Exactly. A lot of white shirts in the box there for Trinity Valley, just defending and making that near impossible. And they come from the other side. Return to sender. Final 2 minutes here, and we got a couple of special things to talk about here at halftime after a break, but we'll have. Hopefully you'll stick around for that. David's got a big announcement that we'll talk about. Well, I may have oversold that, David, but I think it's pretty cool.
It is.
So inside a minute and a half to go here, Cards trying to add to a 2-0 lead.
I'd like to see him get it back out.
Yeah, here they go.
Very nice touch.
Here we go.
Off to the races. They got numbers if they can get it out there.
There's nobody in the
Just
middle there.
Just a little too soft.
Yeah. She could have gone a little wider on that.
So
nice speed down the corner.
Texas. Holy moly. That was
fun.
Man. Her expression says it all, and I'm 200 yards away and I can see it on her face. She did not like this. She's like, wait a second here. They help her up, and
I was going to say the Scorpions have been putting some pressure on down here.
Glad to see her pop up and able to get back down the field. Final 45 seconds to go here, first half of play. I think we're getting to see a little bit of that sunshine effect there, is trying to look right into the teeth of that.
Come on.
15. It's probably going to do it here in the
Right.
final 12 seconds, barring a quick strike here from Trinity Valley.
Throw in a quick throw in.
So they get it across.
And that's how it'll end this first half.
That
2-0. Trinity Valley leading. We're going to take a timeout. Stick around. Come back after this. We're going to have something really exciting for you after this on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Welcome to Trinity Valley Community College, home of the mighty Cardinals, offering hands-on education with an average teacher-to-student ratio of 1 to 20 at a third of the price of regional institutions. We teach, we strive, we succeed. TVCC. It makes sense. Apply today at tvcc.edu.
Prosperity Bank offers free checking. Let's take a look. No monthly maintenance fee? Check. No individual check fees? Check. Free debit card? Check. Unlimited withdrawals? Check. Free online banking? Check. Easy access and friendly service? Check. Close to home? Check. Simply free checking from Prosperity Bank is simply free. I'm taking these checks to the bank. Prosperity is the big bank with your community's bank inside. Prosperity Bank, where you find real bankers, not just a bank.
Your team leaves everything on the field. They play with heart and with their mind. But being smart starts long before the kickoff. With the latest technology, sports medicine advancements, expert physicians, we can keep your team healthy and protect joints and growing bones for this big moment and their future on any field. Physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital.
From a work perspective, what am I most thankful for? I'm thankful for working with a great team. I'm thankful for working for a company that's faith-based, and I'm truly thankful to be able to take time to pray with my patients if they need it.
Having a good team to work with and a great, all my supplies are there. I got equipment if I need it, and help at a phone call away if I need that as well.
I've never had a time where I didn't feel like that I couldn't get what I needed to do my job.
We work together as a team here at Baylor, and I really appreciate that.
I'm thankful that I have the ability to work, the physical ability, the mental ability.
I think every day that I walk into the pharmacy, everybody greets me as soon as I walk in the door. And it's a small gesture, but it goes a long way and it starts your day off right.
I do feel like I'm fulfilling my calling, even if it's, the last job that I have. I'm thankful for God leading me here to work. I feel like I am growing into a much better nurse, and I've been a nurse for a long time.
When I go home at the end of each shift, whether I had a bad day or a good day, I'm ready to come back to work the next morning. And I know a lot of nurses, unfortunately, don't get to feel that way about their job, but this is how we feel here, and it's not just me, it's everybody around me.
My team, they welcome me and respect me, my differences, my culture, and I don't feel isolated when I'm with them. They welcome my ideas, they're always there for me.
We see people, a lot of brokenness, physical, emotional, come through rehab, but just walking beside them in this and being able to help them get better, to see the outcomes of it it's really rewarding.
I mean, I'm so grateful for Baylor, really. I love it here. Baylor's a very good place to work for. It's different.
I've worked at other larger hospitals and I would never go anywhere else.
I'm thankful for what I do. I'm thankful for the patients that we take care of. I'm thankful for my calling, my ministry. Is helping those who can't help themselves, being there for them. So I'm thankful for all that I can do for someone else who can't do for themselves.
Schlotzsky's new Supreme 4-cheese white and meaty pizzas come covered in the finest toppings. But under those delicious toppings lies a made-from-scratch crust so good, you could go toppingless. Buy one pizza, get one free every Wednesday. Your favorite thing delivered right to your door means that you never have to stop doing your other favorite thing. Nailed it. Order McDelivery in the app.
When joints begin to fail, it's more than an inconvenience. The relentless grinding pain slows you down and can even stop you from doing the things you enjoy in life. At UT Health East Texas, our skilled orthopedic and sports medicine experts are using advanced joint technologies to get you back to being you sooner with a less painful recovery. We're doing more than restoring joints. We're restoring lives.
And there you have it, McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich. You'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich.
I was a runner. I was up to running 3 miles a day every morning. When I was diagnosed with lung cancer, I was shocked because I'm not a smoker. Baylor, Scott & White, the facility, the staff, everyone has been so amazing. I love the fact that I can breathe.
When I first heard that I had cancer, I was referred to Baylor Scott & White immediately. It was really important for me to be able to get my chemotherapy and everything here because I wanted to be close to my friends, my family. They were so confident and made me feel at ease and supported me. I felt like I was their only patient, and I knew they had several people that they were dealing with, but I was the most important person.
I had like a week of headaches. Throughout that week, I went to my local hospital. They referred me to Baylor Scott & White. They gave me an MRI. The tumor that was inside of my head was cancer. Baylor Scott & White has given me this new technology that helps decrease the growth rate of my cancer cells. The doctor I have right now, he's just amazing. It's a great feeling to know the guy who's taking care of me actually really cares about me.
Baylor Scott & White Health, changing cancer care for life.
We want to know which Chicken Express side dish you gotta have with your hand-breaded golden crispy express tenders.
Gotta have a big helping of those golden fries.
My favorite side is the fried okra. Mine's the mashed potatoes. Fried okra. Mashed potatoes.
It's all about the Hush Puppies.
You can't go wrong with any of our delicious sides at Chicken Express. They're fresh, hot, and waiting for you after the game or anytime. We'll see you at Chicken Express.
Fried okra. Mashed potatoes.
Sometimes managing your health and keeping track of all the details can feel a little overwhelming. But UT Health East Texas Virtual Care makes it easy to stay connected with your health care. You can message your doctor, see test results, pay your bills on time, and even request on-demand video visits to be seen right away from the comfort of your own home. All through your smartphone, tablet, or computer, from virtually anywhere. Less stress, more living.
You know, here at First State Bank, we're not just about opening accounts or getting loans. We're about community, whether that's sponsoring local events, donating to nonprofits, or volunteering hundreds of hours. It comes down to the fact that we're local money working for you, local people. For over 80 years, we've been helping Texans build their homes, their businesses, and their dreams. With 7 convenient locations, there's always a branch around the corner. So come say hi and get to know us. First State Bank, where community matters.
Cowboy Headquarters is your one-stop shop destination in Athens. 80,000 square feet of awesome sitting on 25 acres with top brands for all your farm and ranch needs, including Preferred, Tartar, Steel, SMA, Bluebonnet, Equibrand, Trent Ward Saddlery, Professional's Choice. We have a Texas-size store with a Texas-size selection. Cowboy Headquarters just south of the Loop on Highway 19 in Athens. Cowboy Headquarters is a destination you don't want to miss. Shop online now at cowboyhq.com.
Schlotzsky's new Supreme 4 cheese white and meaty pizzas come covered in the finest toppings. But under those delicious toppings lies a made-from-scratch crust so good, you could go toppingless. Buy one pizza, get one free every Wednesday.
Your favorite thing delivered right to your door means that you never have to stop doing your other favorite thing. Nailed it. Order McDelivery in the app.
When joints begin to fail, it's more than an inconvenience. the relentless grinding pain, slows you down, and can even stop you from doing the things you enjoy in life. At UT Health East Texas, our skilled orthopedic and sports medicine experts are using advanced joint technologies to get you back to being you sooner with a less painful recovery. We're doing more than restoring joints. We're restoring lives.
And there you have it, McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich, you'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich.
I was a runner. I was up to running 3 miles.
We want to know which Chicken Express side dish you gotta have with your hand-breaded golden crispy express tenders.
Gotta have a big helping of those golden fries.
My favorite side is the fried okra. Mine's the mashed potatoes. Fried okra. Mashed potatoes.
It's all about the hush puppies.
You can't go wrong with any of our delicious sides at Chicken Express. They're fresh, hot, and waiting for you after the game or anytime. We'll see you at Chicken Express.
Fried okra. Mashed potatoes.
Sometimes managing your health and keeping track of all the details can feel a little overwhelming. But UT Health East Texas Virtual Care makes it easy to stay connected with your health care. You can message your doctor, see test results, pay your bills on time, and even request on-demand video visits to be seen right away from the comfort of your own home. All through your smartphone, tablet, or computer, from virtually anywhere. Less stress, more living.
You know, here at First State Bank, we're not just about opening accounts or getting loans. We're about community, whether that's sponsoring local events, donating to nonprofits, or volunteering hundreds of hours. It comes down to the fact that we're local money working for you, local people. For over 80 years, we've been helping Texans build their homes, their businesses, and their dreams. With 7 convenient locations, there's always a branch around the corner. So come say hi and get to know us. First State Bank, where community matters.
Welcome back. Here on a Friday afternoon, Tim Howard along with Coach Kim Morales and TVCC's David May. And glad to have you all along joining us. Cardinals up 2-0 here, about set for the second half. But we were talking earlier today, and I know that you've got something special, somebody that's really close to Coach Jimmy Elder. David, you want to get a quick announcement out and a celebratory opportunity for us?
Well, as respected as Coach Elder is, you know, he's been very successful at Dallas College in Dallas and has a lot of respect that we talked about today from his players. And even the parents, you know, can respect the coach.
A lot of times even more so.
One of his biggest fans is Estella Masters, and she turns 98 today.
98, and, feeling great, celebrate, right on.
We wanted to give a big shout out to Estella Masters today.
Happy birthday, Estella. We're glad. We know you're watching the broadcast. See her name there on the screen, and excited that she's part of this history. I want to ask Coach Kim Morales her take before we get started here in the second half. Your thoughts after the first?
Yeah, I mean, TVCC, 2 goals up.
I'm sorry, I got to interrupt. Oh, David May's got his own cutouts. I didn't bring any of mine, but I'm giving him a hard time. You knew that had to be coming.
Well, I paid Ranson $100 to put it up there for me.
That's awesome. Coach, your thoughts back to getting ready for the second half. What did you think of that first half?
Yeah, I mean, 2 goals up, early 2 goals, and the possession, like what we've been saying, they lose possession, TVCC, and they're not gonna back down, and they're gonna get the possession right back. We see a lot of work from the defense, especially number 31, Jenny. She had a moment where she came all the way up to the box on our attacking side, and that makes a big impact. So if defense is playing very well, and as well as our attackers.
Well, you're a coach. Do you think he was pretty happy, or was he tough on them?
I mean, for the first game. Is this our first game of the regular
Official
season?
first game. Yeah, a couple of scrimmages under the belt.
Coming in, everybody's connecting with one another, and I think he's happy.
Yeah, I think
I would be happy.
I think that they're going to be, continuing to fill each other out. And I mean, we talked about the fact, David, that it's not just East Texas and around the state, the Lone Star State here, but from all over the world. So there's that cohesiveness kind of takes some time, doesn't it?
I think so, yeah, with different styles and different coaches that you've had. And, I don't know how some of the players are handling the heat, but they seem to be doing pretty good for me.
I was going to say that's easier said than done. And in the second half now, the sides have swapped. So in goal.
It's in our faces now.
Yeah, Naomi is going to be looking directly into it.
She's already shielding her eyes.
So here we go, and into the opening moments of the second.
Some lobs against Naomi may be kind of tough for her to handle.
I would be curious to find out how Coach Rial is planning to at least get attack on goal, because they had few opportunities, and they're going to have their work cut out for them if Trinity Valley continues to have that kind of presence they had in the first half.
Wow, that was it Jenny in the back there?
Yep.
She is a force.
She is.
She is. She's tough to get around, very physical player, makes her presence known.
She'll make you listen for footsteps.
You hear her coming, right?
Yeah.
She's made a couple of nice plays in the first half. So Texas Southmost College coming up all the way from Brownsville. That's a long haul, and you talked a little bit about the energy getting before the game started. It's really going to be tough in the second half, you'd think. They're going to have to find a gear now that you've played 45 minutes. They got a shot here to make something happen, but quickly squelched.
Right here shot. But saved.
Good job.
Easily handled, yeah.
So with the clock now is definitely going to be in the back of your mind, and then you're going to start feeling the burn in the legs. You're probably already feeling it somewhat, but not as much here as you've had a little respite at halftime. But then later in this game, mentally,
here we go.
Here's a shot.
And another early goal.
Well done.
Zoom in there and see if we can't celebrate with the youngster there making it happen. It's going to be Angelina making her first goal of the young season here. What did she do right there for Trinity Valley?
A good ball played, and knowing when to shoot, and the opportunity came, and nice goal, and
it was a well-weighted pass.
And out of Peru there, so
yeah.
Right on cue, talking about players from all over, and she definitely found net there with
That's
great
going to be
opportunity.
A tough mountain to climb to get back into the game, especially the way they've been playing.
Exactly, but to their credit, they did have a shot on goal already, so that was few of those opportunities for them. So, but boy, it was squelched out quickly after Trinity Valley comes attacking. Here they come again.
Corner for TVCC.
Yeah, this will be a good look here, as well as it just seems like they're a step ahead of the action here.
But we do see the numbers on the box for TVCC, and we see Jenny coming down, and I believe she's going to come down and take the corner.
Yeah, they're pushing everybody in. It's only a couple back.
It's going to be a fun opportunity here to capitalize on this 3-0 lead with 41 minutes and change to go.
I think that's what Coach Elder expects from his players. Everybody can pass, everybody can shoot, but to do that at speed, as fast as you can, that's what he's expecting.
After this shot on goal, I want both of you to develop this thought, but we'll first go through this. There's a side kick.
A little long.
And out of play.
Can't handle it.
So we're talking about, every high school, everywhere at some point, every one of these players was the guy, the dude, the gal, and now you come to another level, and everybody has to kind of, learn a new role, so to speak. How tough is that from a coach's perspective to to have to mold, shape, form them into that unit?
I mean, I think the culture is the biggest part too. You know, having them working together as a team is one of the biggest goals as a coach, and you know, building that relationships on the field, but as well as off the field is very important. And you know what, if being well respected by your players is what is important. So, you know, you could see that from the players respecting their coaches. You know, Coach Brittany and Coach Jimmy, and I mean, you can see it on the field tonight.
Yeah, they've got an extra bounce in the step, so to speak. David,
I think so
build
too.
on that thought.
Well, Coach Anthony was so complimentary. She said, you know, you're lucky if you get a couple of good leaders on the field. Well, she feels like she has 28 leaders on the field.
You can do something with that, right? I mean, you got to, everybody with that mindset that, hey, we're all pulling the rope in the same direction kind of thing. That's awesome.
But you still got to listen. You know, you can't just everybody be bossing out there. There's another shot.
Oh, it was good.
Top corner, nicely done.
Absolutely. That was
by Brissa Dominguez, number 6. That's her second goal of the night.
Brissa putting on a show here.
Yeah, she is. She's from Maybank, so.
Love to see that.
Cool. Excellent.
The youngster making something happen with, number 6.
Oh, are they calling it offside?
What? They shot from 20 yards out.
Well, that's a
How?
late call.
Like
This is where I turn my microphone off for a second, and then I come back. So
this is when you want VAR.
Yeah.
To be that far wide, they're not even making a difference in the play.
Man, that's unfortunate because it was a great shot on goal, and like you said, it does.
Unless it happened in the play before she got it back.
Well, I guarantee you there's
that was a nice shot.
It was.
Hey, I'm not going to tell anyone if that
volley.
shows up on the highlight reel because that was well done, well executed, and all of those things. So here's an opportunity to get back at the attack.
If I can say, the stature of the keeper is a little low, so high shots in those corners would be.
And that looks like what she was attempting to do, right?
Yeah,
I mean, she went right over the top. There's a chance on the other side for the Scorpions.
Come on, keep it up. Look at that tracking down.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well
she
done.
was not going to let down, number 21.
No, and it gets it right back. Well done.
Yeah, great hustle there from the defender from France.
Got that cut off.
Soft pass.
She's waiting for that. Oh, she couldn't get it through.
Yeah, defender popped up out of nowhere just to end the nick of time because it was off to the races again.
Push from the back.
And I think some of these little pushes and whatnot are going to be more prevalent over the next 30 minutes as the frustration starts to mount for Texas Southmost College.
Let's see if the Cardinals can antagonize them a little bit.
Well, it's not going to take much. They've got that 3-point lead here. Had one wiped off. I mean, they have really had a strong performance.
The smell of blood's in the water.
Yeah, you don't let them up
Put
off
it down
the
and
mat.
shoot.
And here's Ellie. Shot.
Off the
crossbar.
post. Off the bar.
We've seen
That's
3
crossbars.
crossbars.
Twice from Ellie on the crossbar.
Yeah, 2 on the top and then 1 on a side shot.
MVP.
Man, she's a baller.
The way she handled that down and then got the one shot, that was great.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of fun happening right before our eyes here. If you haven't been out in person yet, let me go ahead and encourage you to come out. It's even better in person, and you're going to have a great time here in Athens. It's 37 minutes to go in the contest. Cards up 3. This thing could
be 5.
I was going to say it could be very easily could be 7. But it is, we talk about a game of inches. And we've seen a couple of times tonight where it did not go the way that it very well could. And to Texas Southmost credit, they have kept battling. They're still trying to work their way back. Trinity Valley about to come on the run again. Jacobo.
It was a little tough to get through that.
Yeah, couldn't get it into it, but they'll have another opportunity here. I told you the fans are part of the action here.
Can you see the bench on the other side? Everybody is standing up and watching.
Yeah, they're all a part of it.
Yeah.
I think that goes back to what you and Kim were saying earlier about just the energy and the cohesiveness and building a family and trying to, rally together, whether in the action or not. Your time's coming.
The energy and the excitement to represent Trinity Valley.
Indeed. Got that.
It's like they're supporting their family, because what you get from TVCC, from the president down to the librarian, it's just the support that you can't find very often.
You could echo that all day long, and I don't think we could really even cover it, because Dr. Morrison and from the top all the way down, there's a team attitude, and just rolls up his sleeves, his family right in the middle of it all, and it's something awesome to be a part of. So back to it here, with approaching 35 minutes to the end of this one. At what point, this is to both of you, at what point does the blood pressure start going through the roof for the other coach, who's like, man, we're it might already be here, right?
I think it would already be here in the second goal.
Yeah.
Everybody down there has been to 3-0 before, and it's pretty discouraging.
Yeah.
If you look at the sideline, you talked about Trinity Valley, and look across the way, it's a definite different
type of energy.
Another chance coming.
TVCC changes what they do. It's going to still be tough.
Great footwork.
Great possession by
well done. She's going to cross that.
Ooh.
Man, a couple of ops.
Header.
Thought we were going to see it.
Oh, what a tackle.
Oh, man.
Fouled called on number 7, Ellie.
That's what work rate gets you.
I was liking David's take better. I wanted it not to be a foul, but yeah, they're going to try and get numbers here, but it's still 3-1. The Cards are all over the place.
Sometimes when they fall down, doesn't mean it's a foul.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of whistles bail them out today.
A good turn to get that out. Couldn't get it up the line.
TVCC throwing.
TVC's pressuring. TVCC is pressing.
Putting a lot of pressure on them here as the sun is getting closer to the field here.
Yeah, it's going to get tough, don't you think?
Yeah, I'm definitely over here thinking if I was looking into it the whole second half, it would be, you'd see a lot more opportunities for Texas Southmost, but they're not there because they're playing with their feet, getting out in front.
He moved Jacobo to the middle. Keep fighting, good. I'm going to switch that ball. Oh, she kept it.
Fresh new leg.
Yeah. I was going to say, you see the difference, right? There's a burst there coming in from Ava.
Oh, he's not going to pull something, is he?
I think he did.
Here
comes a card.
Oh, Ellie.
Yellow card.
That's also what you get for a work rate.
Yeah.
They're going to call you yellow card on
Ellie Pace.
Ellie.
He's got the legs over there to use. I'm sure he's going to.
Yeah, he'll bring in. Got a chance to get some other fresh bodies out there. And boy, it doesn't take long to see the difference when that high energy pops in. Let me show you what I can do.
When you get a score like this, it's a chance for the coach to play a player that hadn't got too much game time.
Oh, yeah. And the numbers are big in Trinity Valley's favor. There's just not a...
She's coming in.
Yeah.
She
can't pick that up. That's not a good pass.
Trying a quick turn.
That's good for the keeper, too, because if she can look out and the opponents have the ball, you know that her player is going to be right on her.
And that's
pressuring and getting that ball back. It's not going to be a free shot. They're going to make him walk it off.
At least 10 yards.
That's
I wish I had $1 for every time I've seen that.
But still, you see more numbers of TVCC in the box.
Yeah, they still got 5 in the back.
5 in the back.
Yeah, they're
Well,
not very
I don't know
aggressive.
how you expect to get a shot.
One and done, as it were. So Trinity Valley taking over here. Can you still see that? If I do that?
No, I haven't been able to
This is
monitor that.
Can't monitor the monitor.
I have live action right in front of me.
He's like, I'm happy as a lark. So here come the Cardinals back on the offensive.
Coming back out wide.
Playing it back. Looking out wide.
That's one thing that the Scorpions are doing is jamming up the midfield. There's some quickness.
She's everywhere. Their captain.
Yeah, making
go.
Good pressure.
Oh, great
Good pressure.
takeaway.
So
Here's an opportunity.
Back post.
we have numbers.
The keeper's way out,
Oh.
way out.
Is that a deflection?
I couldn't tell. It's a goal kick.
So inside 30 minutes to go now. Here the Cards rolling. Had an opportunity there, but just
The keeper
missed
had
it.
some guts coming out.
Yeah, was very aggressive. I guess at this point they're like, you know what? I'm going for it. I'm just going to have to pull for it, go for it out, pull out. But a lot of hands on hips out there for the Scorpions. They're feeling a little bit of the effects.
I just don't see how they're going to put together an attack.
And they've had difficulty getting it over midfield.
What is that?
I don't know.
I was having a little conversation with her there. The contractual obligation to put your hands out to the side and
That's
say,
right.
I don't know why you're whistling on me. I think we've all been guilty of that at some point. So, you know, there's an opportunity, though, for the Scorpions to try and get it over midfield and make something happen. I mean, it's going to be, I think, a long trip back home for them. Looking
She's
over.
going to try to keep it.
Keep it.
Nice shielding there.
We saw her work the ball in the first
Yeah.
half. Can you guys
Yeah.
describe that for those who are just maybe tuning in? She took the ball midfield and
Took it from the corner of the box and dribbled through 3 or 4 people.
Yeah. Oh, it got all the way
takes
down into the. For me, as a basketball guy, it was almost like just taking the ball at the high post and just working it down. And couldn't
Right.
stop her.
Yeah.
And she's just been, she's a lot of
been
fun.
dominant on the field.
You kind of wish you could keep her up there for a little while.
Yeah.
But she's so strong in the back. She's a force, like I said.
Trying to get numbers
We're
on
talking
her.
about Jenny.
Jenny,
Yeah.
31.
I don't have measurements, but man, she's a strong young lady.
A little too far.
Keeper's coming out more.
Yeah. That's one
Almost
thing.
that no man's land there, where she's like, if I don't
Gotta
get there,
go.
we're in trouble. So
That makes the coach's heart skip a beat.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing you can do, Tim, is work the ball up to one side, like on the left over there with a lot of players,
Yeah.
and then make that cross all the way back across where there's a lot more space where one of your wingers can control it and take that shot.
that's well said, man, because we've seen that on a couple of occasions where they did just exactly that.
Nice
Coming up.
hustle.
Secrets possession.
A little indecisive there for a moment. Probably good that she pulled back because she was about to belt it right to the Cards.
Nicely done.
Oh, hip check in the.
But what I see from the Scorpions is we get the ball, but we got to play it quick because we're pressured, and if not, we're going to lose the ball
And they just lost it on pressure.
immediately.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
definite.
There's always someone on there.
It's time for a switch.
And if it's not one, it's two, maybe three. They are swarming. Good aggressive
Gonna play
play.
it back. Switch sides.
Space.
Here comes some speed, attacking the middle, now going right.
Corner.
Ooh, that's a nice
setup.
Ooh.
Is that a corner?
Knocked out,
No.
I think it.
She might have tried to pull that back a little bit, keep it from going over.
26 minutes left here. All Trinity Valley from Athens, Texas here. Beautiful Friday afternoon. Nice breeze making its way across. And I got to tell you, this has been a great start to the official season here. Cards with a couple of scrimmages under their belt. New coach, Coach Jimmy Elder, head coach, and getting a lot of enthusiasm from his team, rightfully so, early going here. These guys are looking impressive and just going to continue to build.
It's a beautiful day for the beautiful game.
Yeah, it's going to even be even more so as the World Cup is just. We're going to blink and that's going to be happening. You were telling me a little bit at halftime about what your experience was. Can you share any of that?
I think it was 94. The World Cup was in Dallas at the Cotton Bowl, and how many people does that hold?
And you got me. 80, 100, I don't know. Yeah.
I think it was Holland and Brazil playing in one of the final rounds, and for me, just being a
I would like to change my guess and say 92,100. And no, I did not get that in my ear. Thank you, Branson.
But
Back
just
to you.
Being a lowly club player in Dallas at that time in, 94?
Yeah.
It was just overwhelming for me to see
people that love the game coming from all over the
one
world.
place that loved soccer.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, it was great.
Going to get to see a lot of that across the region, in Texas and actually all over America. So, but a lot of action in Dallas for sure. 26. Cards still in the driver's seat here. 24 minutes and change.
Come on.
Going to have an opportunity.
Oh, she chipped her. Oh. See, that's what I'd be doing is chipping. The keeper just, I don't think, can get the high.
Taking as many shots as I can.
Yeah.
It's unusual to
Shots.
see a goalie of her stature, and or is that she's just super quick and can get to balls other people can't. What would your what would
I mean,
your
I
mind-
had a best friend. She was about the same size. She was keeper, and she was just quick with the ball. And,
Yeah.
You know, down. Yeah.
and maybe it can jump through the roof too. I mean, it's a little bit of all of those things, huh?
Well, she's got the guts to come out.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to give that to her.
Some of the intuition and the aggressiveness to that's something you can't coach, isn't it? I mean, it's like you just got to know. You got to feel it.
They're willing to fight for you. They're willing to give it their all.
Well said. 23 minutes left here. Ball game is well in control here for Trinity Valley Cardinals. And
how long has it been since
Southmost? Texas Southmost had an shot on goal.
Southmost. How long have they been since they crossed the midfield?
Yeah, it's been all Trinity Valley most of the second half. Again, like they started the first half, they really put the pressure and put them on their heels. And now
2 more subs.
We have.
Yeah, they just keep them coming. I believe was the number 28 scholarship players for Trinity Valley.
20. I thought that was
20.
more like 18. Or
18.
something like
Okay.
that. I didn't think it was that many.
Okay, but there are definitely a lot of folks out there that are scholarship players. I mean, you got 11 on the field at a time, and then you still got another handful of opportunities. So a lot of talent represented.
I think it had to be the coaches that made the difference for a lot of the players to come here. Just with the reputation that they have and the support that you get here. It wasn't because of the records of the last 3 seasons, so you had to kind of change the image of what we have here.
And it's gonna take time. No one really expects it to happen overnight. Although I can see why the excitement is there, and it can happen overnight because, like you said, things are changing. There's don't say a new sheriff in town, but there's a new group ready to take it to the next level.
Here we go. It's a good goalie's coming out.
Oh man,
she's coming out.
She better get to that though, right? If she doesn't, there's really trouble. So Great effort there. She's played well. You know, she's had a tough night in the net, but at the same time, there's been a lot of shots on goal, and she's had to make some.
It's been a lot of 1v1, so you know that's hard.
That's
for
hard
a keeper.
to defend.
Yep. But I mean, coming out and it's been very nice to see.
I was going to point out Natalia Castanado made that track down that one.
And she fun to watch.
Opponent all the way across the field. Again, impressive like that to get possession.
Yeah, she is just dogged, determined. I mean, you don't want to see her in your perspective coming up because you know it's going to be a long afternoon. Looks like there's going to be a break in the action here with 20 minutes to go. We'll step away. We come back with the final 20 minutes plus here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Sometimes managing your health and keeping track of all the details can feel a little overwhelming. But UT Health East Texas Virtual Care makes it easy to stay connected with your health care. You can message your doctor, see test results, pay your bills on time, and even request on-demand video visits to be seen right away from the comfort of your own home. All through your smartphone, tablet, or computer, from virtually anywhere. Less stress, more living.
No one ever said you need to be sick to get better. That's why at Baylor Scott & White, we're innovating how people get well and stay that way. Where prevention might just be the prescription. Way to work. Teaching is on the treatment plan. And everyone is always on the same team. Yours. Baylor Scott & White Health, changing healthcare for the better.
A quality, affordable education is not out of reach. In fact, it's closer and more convenient than you might think. Trinity Valley Community College, with locations in Athens, Palestine, Terrell, and Kaufman, offers day and evening courses, online courses, and provides dual credit classes for high school students. TVCC is also home to several national championship sports programs.
Our crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich can make you feel a lot of things. The spicy one can make you feel, what's the word? Tingly? Yeah, tingly. McDonald's Spicy Crispy Chicken Sandwich. Order ahead on the app.
Would you look at that?
It's beautiful. Wow. That's our boy.
Get 2 breakfast sandwiches like a sausage McMuffin with egg or a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit for just $5.
Trinity Valley, Athens, Texas. It is the Cardinals leading over the Scorpions 3-0 here. A little over 20 minutes to go. David, take us through this final 20. What is Coach Elder looking for from his squad?
I think he's going to be looking for the death blow, you know, another goal at least. And I think even though it's getting late in the game, he wants to see the same constant pressure, the same energy that he's had at the beginning. Because, you know, they're getting tired. And he's got the legs on his bench to put in and kind of shut them down.
Yeah, to that point, Kim, we've seen a little bit of that substitution. Talk about the difference that makes. Yeah,
I've noticed changes in the formation and in the lineup. I've seen new attackers coming in, and I see the attackers going in the midfield, like Brissa Dominguez. She was attacking, and now she's right in the center midfield. And so you can see a lot of changes going on, and we can see Jenny. She's out wide now instead of one of the main center defenders.
Christina Cromwell is up front now.
So a little bit of a change of pace here.
Sure.
Coach Elder going to mess with the lineup and strategize a little bit. See what he's got. They got this one well in hand. And here we go. Oh.
A little misplayed. I thought she might get control. Pressing, got the ball back. She's got her head up looking for a pass. Misdirected.
Here we come, Jenny coming in.
Yeah.
Ooh, looking
I'd
for
slow
a cross
down too.
opportunity.
Nice cross.
Header,
oh, it's
header.
a go.
I thought we had the alley-oop there set for the header, but not quite.
What a play up that line. That was great.
I thought that ball was going to go out.
Yeah, it was
inside,
fun.
But Jenny, she's
This team's fun to watch. You can see it develop, and it just right before your eyes, you see the pieces coming together and the strategy paying off. But didn't get the goal that time, but man, they've had several opportunities. They're up 3. They've had one taken off due to a penalty. So I mean, the scoring attack is definitely going to be part of the arsenal for this Cardinal squad.
Here we go again.
Yeah. Nice layoff.
No.
She can
Shot
take
and
that
goal,
shot.
shot and goal.
Oh, another post.
That post.
I told you the post
Oh,
is
it's
gonna be
still live. Oh.
Right here?
Roll
Is
it.
that
Oh,
it's either a goal
it's a
or
goal. So is it a deflection?
no, he
off
called
something?
it back.
No, he's calling it a goal.
Is he? That's
Yeah.
great. Fantastic. I thought he was calling a foul.
Brissa again. She got her goal called off a while ago.
Who was it?
Brissa Dominguez.
Oh, very good. Now that's what makes the ride home a long one.
Here's the replay.
Yes, sir.
Let's watch that thing. Look at this right in front of you.
Yep. Came off Brissa's.
Oh.
Yeah, he could have called that on the keeper.
And that's fun to see happen.
Yeah.
So they, but for a moment there, I thought we were going to see another post defender. And this time though, they kept battling, got the ultimate goal there.
The 4th time the post has made a save.
And on both sides. I mean, it's like, hey, I'm a post, you're a post, either side. We'll make our place when we get. But that just goes to show just how lopsided this thing could really be. You take that one away and then 4 off post. More attacking coming here.
Touch.
Here we go. Ooh.
Cleared it out.
Possession.
Yeah.
Looking for options.
Alexis Morris with the drive.
That puts him down in the corner. A few plays before, the Scorpion was dribbling up the field, got headed off by 2 Cardinals, and had to turn around and pass back. You know, that's what kind of defense they're playing.
I mean, that does summarize kind of what this puts it into a nutshell, what it's been, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Just Cardinal soccer all night.
She doesn't have really anybody to go to.
It's another 2 on 5. Trinity Valley is.
All the whites that you see, though.
Yeah.
All the whites.
There was 3 on that one, wasn't there?
Yeah.
It has been impressive to see the way they. And this goes back to what we talked about in the pregame about the fact that, you know, Trinity Valley, it's all about hustle and attitude and no. How did Coach Elder phrase it? No lollygag. That wasn't a word he used, but
no. What was it? No ding dongs.
Well, no ding dongs.
They're all smart.
Here we go.
These
There's
are
a
smart
drive.
players.
Yeah, great
Numbers
soccer
in the box.
IQ.
Here we go.
Cross.
Pull that back. Go.
Oh. Save.
Well played by the keeper.
Still got an opportunity here. That's going to sky upward and onward.
A little gone on that one.
But as you know, that kind of is it again as we quantify what we've been seeing. If one shot's not there, there's immediately
another opportunity immediately.
Yeah, they're real quick to right back at you, and that is going to be tough to defend against over the course of the season. Trinity Valley, we mentioned some of the season of what they're up against in Region 14. Of course, TJC, Tyler Junior College, always well represented. Navarro, a strong program. But the Cards, they're going to be holding their own. You can tell you they're going to be ready to go, and a lot of fun to watch this team develop over the next few games, months, and years.
I have to tell you, this has really been fun to watch with heads up, good sharp passes,
and good coverage here of fans coming out watching it on site. And that's one thing I love about college. I think sometimes you forget how much fun college is. There's somebody rolling down the hill right now, right in front of my eyes. I'm looking to my left thinking, I at one time probably could have done that. But as you just, taking the whole college life, the experience, and going to games, and there's a shot on goal, but not a real threat that time. But man, this is definitely a fun vibe. Everybody's here whether if you're off and you're a player, you're coming out and you're supporting your
Once again,
teammates.
stolen.
Oh, got a
Nice ball through. Nice touch. Oh, almost got it between her legs.
absolutely great effort there to get it away.
Ball lost.
Easily handled.
Switching sides.
Yeah.
Setting it up from the right side, now attacking the middle.
Turn it up. Well, they're just getting to pick and choose what they want to do.
Doesn't that really kind of put it all into perspective? They can. It's a lot different when you've got the opportunity to pick and choose.
Here we go, here we go.
Saved it. No, that wasn't out, was it?
Well, I'm probably too far away and I can't see off the monitor, but I definitely can appreciate the passion.
4 subs coming in for the last 14 minutes.
14 minutes and four new subs. That'll make it tough on you. We haven't seen a lot of subs for
No.
Texas Southmost.
He said there wasn't going to be a lot.
So they're just going to have to gut it out
He's
here.
playing in the middle now, 17.
Looks like they're going to
Lisa
go with
Perez. She's at center mid now.
She's out of Richardson, Texas.
Miriam is in. I'm not going to say her last name and butcher it.
Oh, come on, do like me. I've already had to apologize 4 times on air.
Number 3, Tinley's in. Tinley Anthony.
Shadira Torres, yeah.
Yeah,
Who
Tinley's
did you say, Kim? I'm sorry.
Tinley Anthony. She's in.
Just down the road, Kemp, Texas kiddo. Glad to see her here. But as if you're just tuning in, we've talked about this is a roster that's a great piece of artwork. I mean, people from all over the world and all over Texas. I mean, it's really going to be fun not only to watch, but then from the perspective of seeing these different cultures coming together. That's going to
Alexa
be fun.
Morris is playing it up. She's moving up for another ball. Got
Drive.
it back. Very good. Give and go. Playing hard. Good hustle by the defender.
There, got her a piece of the jersey. Is that what the signal? He's grabbing part of the jersey.
Yeah,
Trinity Valley is on their way here. 4-0. Final 12 minutes and change left.
You can see the players putting their hands up to shield their eyes. It's got to be hard to shoot and bring it down from an air ball like that.
Is that a decision that happens a flip for who gets what, or how does that work?
You mean who gets which
end at first?
That's at the call at the beginning for the coin flip.
Coin flip.
That's the coin flip.
Oh, great hustle, but left herself open.
We had a tournament one summer, and we decided to take the win the first half, thinking that what was it? No, we played we took the win the first half, and thinking we'd play defense the second half against the wind, and right at halftime the wind shifted.
Shifted on you.
Had the whole
the
game
elements
with the wind
said
at
not
our
so
back.
fast.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, that's the thing about some of that. You have
More
to
subs.
more bodies on the floor coming in here. Try and recap some of those. I see Costa making her move from Brazil, number 27.
Well, who is she going to pass to?
We will see.
Right back. Good job.
Naomi
Take
getting
it.
some work. Got room.
Man on. Oops.
So,
A little errant on the pass there.
Is that a professional soccer term? Oops.
It is when I'm around. And no, I am not that Tim Howard, which it's easy for everybody to figure that one out.
Still pressure there, getting the ball back.
Worked it across there, Torres.
but what you do see is all these new subs. The possession's still there. The energy's still
The
there.
energy's brought it up almost.
So
They want some more time, right?
Isn't that the deal? I mean, when you come in, especially when you're at a 2-year school, you're trying to get to that next level. So you get an opportunity, make the most of it. This is your chance to shine and maybe get more playing time down the stretch, right?
Well, that's what Coach
Elder was saying that earlier, wasn't it? At part of his
Coach Anthony was saying, you
She
get
did
the
say that.
time that you earn, time on the field that you earn. So they want to make sure they can earn some more game time.
Well, the last
Play
thing you
well.
want to see is if you put someone out there and then they don't, really, I didn't get much playing time. No, take what you got, right? And so they're fired up, and this is their time. Inside 10 minutes to go now here in the first official game of the 24 season for Trinity Valley. Coming to you from Athens.
Nice ball. Little pull. You have to lay it off.
So foul because of the pull of the.
Think
tug
that's
on
what
the
he
shirt.
called?
Yeah.
And if he didn't, Amaya was ready to help him with it. She's like,
When that
"You need
whistle
any?
blew, yeah.
You need any help? I'll be glad to share my opinion." Shot.
Boy,
on goal.
they
that one long over.
that was a little launch there.
Got more into it than I think she wanted. Looking over, we'll look at the upcoming schedule here in a moment. Let David tell you a little bit about that. But this final 8.5, as Coach Elder and his staff are looking at numbers. What do you think? What do you think they're feeling right now? How do you feel like? I mean, I feel like they've got to be pretty pumped.
I would think so.
I mean, I would be content,
Sure.
Yeah, they got a lot of great things happening. I mean, you look up, and we've talked about the amount of times the post came through for the Scorpions.
True.
That makes it a lot different ball game. Plus one wiped away from a
Well, Kim, do you
penalty.
think our keeper has actually even been tested?
No, I mean, I think she's only had the ball quite a few times. I mean, defense has been really working hard, and they play it back once and twice to the keeper. But
Yeah.
I mean, they got her back.
Yeah, that's got to make you feel pretty good about hey, we know what she's capable of. We haven't got to see it yet because our defense was lights out.
Possession taken back again.
Let's probably hit it into the sideline there. So Trinity Valley starting things off here against Southmost, but on down the road, more action coming your way.
We have on Friday, September 6th, we have Angelina at Angelina. And then September 13th, I know it's going to be a tough game at Blinn.
Yeah, that'll be a big old matchup there.
Yeah. I guess the team's young enough, we don't have any big rivalries. So
Still
Blinn's
trying to
always-
build those, right?
Yeah, Blinn's a tough one.
Absolutely. A perennial threat. So that went out of bounds. And a chance to look at our upcoming broadcast on the screen here coming up on the 17th. It'll be Jacksonville coming. We'll be set for that one, September 17th, 5 p.m. That'll be start time. We'll hit the airwaves about 4:45 or so. And looking forward to a lot of different action throughout the upcoming season here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
The Scorpions just cannot get it across midfield.
That's got to be a frustrating feeling,
Cardinals
huh?
are
Cardinals.
tough.
Yeah, they're dominating their possession after possession.
I would think Coach Elder is going to go home with a smile on his face today.
Probably enjoy this one for about, I don't know, a few
an hour.
hours, 5
Yeah.
hours, and then, hey, we get back to it. How long do you enjoy a victory? I'm always curious, when you talk to Coach, do you have like the mindset, I really don't get to enjoy it till the end of the year, or do you enjoy it time to time the season?
I mean, it
talk about
goes
that.
by quick. I mean, we play a game every Tuesday and Friday night, and back to the next day. You gotta enjoy it just a few hours, and the next day is back
Back
to work.
to work.
Again. Yep.
Yeah.
Because, we don't have much time, but a victory is always nice.
Well, you have to do that too with a loss. You just can't.
Yeah, you just gotta work.
I think some coaches, though, they hold on to that loss a little longer. They won't admit it, but they're like, oh, we had to.
I mean, it's sometimes I get home, win or loss, I can't go to sleep.
Yeah.
You're just constantly thinking,
If you could bottle that up, you could make more money than Starbucks or Dutch Bros. But
So do I get in trouble if I quote Ted Lasso?
you've got to.
No,
You've got. They've got their finger on the delay button. 5 minutes to go here. Cardinals well on their way with this.
Nice center. Oh,
here we go.
Here we go. That's a goal.
That's good.
Money's shot is good. And I'll try and see.
Easy greasy.
I mean, all these corners opportunities is always, someone's always there for TVCC.
Wow, 5-0.
Yeah, you're right. It gives you, there was an opportunity there for at least 2 other players to come up. It kind of got through them, but there was another opportunity after
Someone's
that.
always there.
Yeah, you had to have them there. Yeah.
There's a replay and a look at it, and goal is finally handled. Originally, I thought it was going to end up being Christina Cromwell, but she was just to the right of it. Did
the keeper miss that too, did she?
Man, I'd love to see it one more time. Here we go, back at it. Lady Cards in control here, running away with this one.
Well, I guess we're not going to see it. Here we go, another attack. Nice ball.
Oh, she's way out.
Touch it.
She's in. Oh man.
That's why she does it.
You better get there if you're gonna go for it. You better go, and she did.
A lot of guts, yeah.
So, final 3.5 minutes to go in this one. Let's start wrapping up our thoughts here. I mean, I know I've asked you a couple of times during the game, but man, this has got to be a. There's things to work on. There's some little things to clean up, but overall, pretty happy performance.
I would think so. I've had a great time watching this game.
I mean, just us seeing the subs in the 14th minute.
Right.
I mean, they've been dominating, and
exactly.
They got a goal.
Yeah, that speaks volumes here when you're checking other folks in and that register's still ringing on the scoreboard, man. You'll take that any day.
The momentum hasn't changed or anything.
Little
I don't know what that
exchange. We'll leave it at that. Just a little exchange of words.
Drop ball.
Oh, I don't know what happened there, yeah.
Before that was, we probably don't want to see a replay of that one. That would be a little, but intensity is tough to.
I was gonna wonder if it was intensity or gamesmanship.
One of the other.
Oops.
So with final couple of moments, David, when you're looking at that schedule, you've got a road trip coming up on the 6th to Angelina.
Right.
What do you both think? We'll start with David. What is it going to take to go on the road and take on a tough Angelina team? How do you got to see more of this and even more so? Huh?
Yeah, he's just got more time to fine tune, and roles have been established, and the flow of the game with the players that he has, they're going to know, they're a little better know what to do.
Coach?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, this is a great way to see what to still work on, but also, come out stronger.
And then now they've got more players with game time.
Yeah.
Yes, because we talked a little bit about, you said, I don't remember who it was, but one of the players said, I'm a little nervous, she said, but that means
you care.
That I care, and so those are good butterflies to have, and then you get a 5-0 win late in the ball game. It makes you feel even better. So.
Right. Well, games like this is luxury. Mm-hmm. You know you're going to have some tough ones come up.
That's right. They're not all going to be like this for sure.
I'd still be betting on the Cardinals because these girls have some game.
I'm impressed all the way around, and I think that
there's another possession taken.
I'm impressed all the way around. I think that you're going to see a lot more of this than people have seen the first couple of years. So glad to see the effort. Not that the effort wasn't there. That's not what I'm saying. But just like we've talked about, the mentality of it, I think, is getting over that hurdle. And
I think Coach Elder has set a new level, a new standard for TVCC soccer.
And I know the first thought is, well, yeah, let's see how that happens as you go on down the road. But that's the luxury. You get to go down the road and get to see how it works. And I know this team's up for the challenge. Looking forward to seeing how they respond. So final
Here we go.
seconds.
Southmost taking a shot.
She's going to eat that. Falls on it. Says, let me take a couple of seconds off the clock.
Well, maybe Coach Elder is looking to win as many trophies as the basketball team.
Oh,
You
man.
think that's possible?
Hey, I know that's the goal here ultimately for everybody, is to become that kind of dominant. How about it? The final 5-0, Trinity Valley getting the win.
Well done.
And we'll give a couple of minutes here, get some final thoughts before we call it a day here. We'll start with you, David.
When do I get to come back and see another game?
Man, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Count me down. I'm looking forward to it. What did you think of this one?
I mean, I saw a lot of good action today. I'm very excited for what's coming up ahead.
Final thoughts, David?
Keep on going. Keep on rolling. Yeah.
I couldn't said it better myself. For David May and Coach Kim Morales, I'm Tim Howard. Thank you so much for joining us. Our next broadcast is going to be coming up Friday the 6th. We'll look forward to having you with us. And throughout the Cardinal Sports Network, whether it be soccer or volleyball, football, basketball, you name it, we got you covered right here on the Cardinal Sports Network. Good night, everybody.